Hello, 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 and good morning. Good morning to the Saturday morning live Business Insights with Amit. Oh my God, I'm so excited for today's show because this particular show I bring to you every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Business Insights with Amit. And it's not just with me, I bring to you the most powerful business leaders on the globe today. And what is most exciting for me is they share their nuggets, their powerful insights, how they are making it happen right now. No matter what the phase they are in business, no matter where they are here to share. And that's the most exciting part. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a business owner, this show is for you, my friend. This show is for you to take away the nuggets and the insights that are so powerful, and they're coming from the people who are actually making it happen. That's what this show is about. So my name is Amit Ambegaonkar. I am the host of this particular show. I'm also an international best-selling author. I'm a business consultant and award-winning author of the book Your Profound Success. So today is a very special day because I'm bringing to you one of the most powerful business leader that I know, and she's such a phenomenal leader that she's not only made huge changes in her personal life and her own business, but she has impacted so many other businesses that I know personally, and that's why I know how powerful she is. The impact that she can make is just magnificent with minimal effort. The way I can describe her is basically she makes an impact with minimal effort. That's how I see her. Like she just comes to your business, she just comes to you, and with a little bit of, a little bit of her strategy that she uses, a little bit of her insights, boom, the changes that she makes are phenomenal. How she does it, you are going to soon find out because she is on our show today. She is none other than the powerful business leader of today. Please help me welcome Karyn Mullen. Hello, Karyn.
Hi. I got scared by my own introduction.
Oh my God, you are. This is like the tip of the iceberg of what you really are, Karyn. It's truly amazing to have you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you
You
for
know me
being on
very
this.
well.
Thank you. So I'm so excited. I mean, we're going to talk about different aspects of business, and people who are joining in right now definitely should get to know you, should get to apply the principles that you're sharing, the insights that you're sharing. So I want to start off this conversation, Karyn, with where you are right now. You've certainly gone through a journey, how you reached this point in your life, in your business. So generally this is important for me to understand because over social media or some of this jazz that goes on, people always project, oh, I'm here in this life, I'm doing da 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 da, like they all talk about all these superficial things. But you and me know, and all successful entrepreneurs know, that it is a journey. It is definitely a journey. It is many obstacles that we overcome on a day-to-day basis,
Yeah.
and as the success increases, the obstacles actually increase,
Yep.
which is why entrepreneurs like us, business leaders like us, actually make it happen. So from your viewpoint now, here's the question for you: is how has your journey been, and where you are, the level of success that you've achieved? Tell me a little bit about your journey.
Okay. Well, one of the things I wanted to say is that whatever you see on Instagram, that's not real life because no one ever takes a picture of like your real life because you're in it. So, for example, my husband took a picture of topsoil. Why? Because we're never going to use that topsoil. It was new for us. But so never use social media as something to measure yourself against. So that's number
Yes.
one.
Awesome.
Number two is success is work. I know I do it with, let's say, minimal effort, or at least that's how it looks. But there is actually a lot of work involved, and you just have to you have to enjoy that process because, like, I've had not a lot of material success at one point in my life. Like, I worked and I worked and I worked and I worked and I worked for a very long time, and you have to stay the course when it looks like it's not working until it finally works, and then it looks so obvious to everybody else.
Yes,
Yeah, but
so true.
it's just sticking to a plan that you like, you want it. Yeah.
Exactly. That's so true. I mean, you just work. It's like a runway, right? A flight taking off. Like when you're running, the maximum energy is being, a lot of energy is taken away with no result, and then suddenly there is a tipping point,
Yep.
and you say, "Hey, buddy, success. Where were you so long? What took you so long?"
And people will dismiss it when you arrive, like as if it was inevitable, but it didn't look inevitable before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a really crucial point. So if you are a business, if you're in business, if you're a business owner, and if you're going through that struggle right now, understand that it's a journey. I mean, what we are talking about is you're on the runway. The main point is not to give up. The persistence is really the key element that Karyn is emphasizing here. So awesome, very good, Karyn. Amazing, love it. Okay, good. So, in terms of your journey, a little bit more, can you was there a tipping point where you just mentioned that you were struggling really hard and making things happen, nothing was happening, and there was one point where you said, boom, I got it. Was there such a point in your journey? Would you recollect?
Well, I always pick a destination for a journey. So I've had many journeys because I pick my destination. So what it means is I pick a destination and it tends to be quite a few years out. And so I just apply the same process, which is where I know where I'm going. And then I keep, like wherever I am, I just keep course correcting till I get there. And I eliminate distractions. So one important thing that I think that I did was I didn't live in a very fancy way while I was creating my business or whatever it is. I just stuck to 2 or 3 things in my life, and that's what I focused on so that I could arrive at my destination.
Wow.
And a practical example is like if I had gone for the bigger house. Okay, so Raymond and I have a rule that the house serves us, we don't serve the house.
Love it.
So you can have a house and then you have to manage it and go out and cut the lawn and then clean it. And that's fine. But if you actually, what you really want is to create something else, then it's actually in the way. So looking successful and being successful are sometimes 2 different things. They are
So true.
things. Yeah.
So true, so true. Oh my God. And that's why I love having always conversation and speaking to you, because you talk so, like, it's so genuine. It's not those superficial talk about always success being that glittery gold, right? We get into conversations which are okay, let's do it, and what it takes. So amazing. You really bring out the core values that are required for success. So love it. I want to talk about, sorry, go ahead.
I was thinking about those things, the guys that look like they're glittering success. I think there's periods in a person's life where they do glitter.
Yeah.
And I've seen these guys over many years now, and they have hard times and they don't know what to do with themselves because they were so successful. So you know that everybody has ups and downs, but those like powerful people, which could be you, they decide to recover quite quickly. And that's the difference.
Wow. Like it. That's a great viewpoint. So I want to share a picture of something spectacular, which is your creation, which is totally your creation. So here it is. I'm going to share a picture in a. Here it is. So Karyn, tell us more about this. First Lady Global. You are the founder and CEO of First Lady. So, oh my God, I want to know more about this. What is this First Lady Global?
I'm actually glad I get to talk about this because I just decided to do it. It has I met Jackie Gideon, who is the makeup artist, and I was doing some publicity shots with her in LA, which of course, just so you know, I picked LA as a destination because I always think the background of your pictures sends a message. So I picked LA for a reason. Anyway, so I meet her there, and then she says, I love magazines. Why don't we do a magazine? So I did it with her.
Wow.
The point is, not everything has to be like for making money. I confused people a lot because I wanted it to be an extension of helping people, like a visual storytelling. And so everyone's like, we need to take advertising money. I don't want to take advertising money. It was just, the intention was to help people in a very light way.
Wow.
Pictures, or it was a bypass on inspiring mostly women around my age.
I see. Okay, awesome, awesome. So we have people joining in right now on different media. Swapna is here. She's saying, "Hi, beautiful people." Hi, Swapna. You're beautiful yourself. My favorites. Swapna is saying, "Really enjoying the conversation." Oh, we also have Harold here. She's saying, "Your princess chair." Yes, absolutely.
I have a few princess chairs. See, my background always informs my my intention.
Yes, awesome.
Or queen.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Harold, for joining us. Swapna, thank you for joining us. Swapna is saying First Lady Global is very elegant and a beautiful creation. Love it. Love it. Yes.
What I noticed about, let's say, women of my age, so I'll be 50 this year, is that we either spent time in our family or at work, but we never had like hobbies like dancing or riding a bike or also having a family, success at work and success helping people. So that magazine was part of my vision about having success in many areas of your life, not just money success and not just family success, like having a whole life. That's
Wow.
the intention behind that.
That is such a cool concept. I have more picture of the magazine front cover, Karen. There you go.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful magazine. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. What a creation. What a creation. Amazing. Love it. Good. So in terms of First Lady Global, where is it going next, would you say? What's happening now?
What, like my actual, let's say my actual life is full of creating for other people. So I guess you know some of that, but I'm helping other people grow. And then I'm like, I dropped my own creation over there. So I will pick it up, but I'll probably, I should be getting some stuff to my designers, but I don't know, a couple of months. I basically want it to be fun. And the moment it's not fun, I'm not particularly interested. Now, I know I can create the fun, but I notice that people get quite serious about trying to have it make money.
Yes.
In this particular case, I don't care. For my parents, I care. And I think this is why I want to do it for myself. And yeah.
Lovely, lovely, love it. Swapna is saying this, that is so true. Yes, yes, so true, so true. Awesome. So Karen, I have the insights. I have some questions about insights that you're sharing right now. And for you, what you've shared so far might actually not be such a big deal. But if you are a small business owner, guys listening in, if you are a small business owner, an entrepreneur, what Karen is just throwing out right now that, this is what I do. Oh, I just do what I love. Like these are amazing pieces of information. And the thing that Karen is sharing right now is kind of so simple that you may tend to ignore it. But that's my point. That's exactly my point. Like if you just catch these nuggets, it's, oh my God, what am I doing in life that I'm just not doing it because it seems effort and I'm not putting love into it. I'm not putting creation into it. I'm doing it by force. And you hear Karen talking about this, that should definitely be huge insight for you. And I'm so glad, Karen, you're sharing them because, like I said, for you, these are just things that you naturally do. But entrepreneurs and small business owners have to sort of develop this.
Yes. It
So
is
that's it is development, and this is the part of the journey that we talked about. Because at this point of time, when you're talking about that tipping point, you just in a position that you can just create because you are at that point that you're helping others develop businesses, helping careers being built because of you. So I love it. I love it. So thank you for these insights. Okay. So, Karen, my next question to you is in terms of business owners, and given the situation that we are in, a lot of countries, a lot of companies are in the phase of retraction, they're in the phase of closing, in the phase of contracting. What is your take? What is your insight? What is your advice that you can give to small business owners and entrepreneurs? How can they still succeed in what's going on right now?
Don't lose your destination just because the circumstances have changed. It would be like you took a left turn that you shouldn't have taken, but you still have to arrive at the place you intended. And that doesn't mean stopping your journey, because what I've noticed is that people are stopping. And even in terms of, I'll give you an example from the magazine. I let a whole bunch of pictures get posted just to keep the communication there, not because it was doing anything. And I know that the makeup artist that I was working with, she'll have more work when things open up because she continued to be top of mind when no one was hiring. So you may not know that, but you and I know that because that's like a stable datum for us to know that you continue to communicate, whether you think anyone's listening or not. It's kind of irrelevant. It's call it, you might want to call it part of the spiritual universe. You might want to call it just plain old persistence, whatever it is. Continue on your course no matter what.
Love it. Love it. So good, so good. Yes, Barbara is on a call. Hello, Barbara. She's saying such a great interview. What seems obvious and simple seems huge. So true, Barbara. You said it right. I also love Amit's analogy about flight takeoffs. Yes, thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Yes, Swapna is saying, I love this message. Harold says, love this idea. Keep your destination. I know. That is really powerful, Karyn. Harold, you're so right on that. And that's so true because you once you get distracted from what your destination is, that's when all other problems start to become bigger and stronger, and that's what stops you. So I love the idea. So I have a couple of other pictures of you, Karyn, that I want to share here right now, and this is such an awesome picture that I cannot hold back but share right now. So this one. What a lovely picture.
I'm just an average girl. Why not? And awesome. Why did I buy that dress? Because, I always think of everything as fun. So the person I'm shopping with, I do it because not because I can't pick out a dress by myself, but it's more fun to have somebody have her game of picking out clothes for me. So she picked out this red dress. And then I work with Jackie, who says, it'd be fun. We'll take a picture here. So then I go there. So I work with people who their job is playing. And then I know that we're all going to get this kind of fun, magical result that I wouldn't have created by myself. And so that picture represents that for me.
That is so good. That is so good. And Barbara is saying my favorite picture, in addition to the one with you and Raymond in purple. Yes, Barbara, guess what? Guess what? Stay tuned.
Do you have that one? That's so funny.
Swapna is saying gorgeous in red. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So why don't I keep the audience waiting for that picture to show up, the purple one, because that's with the entire family. So you definitely don't want to miss that one because that's coming up. And I also have a very, very special video to share, believe it or not, but I actually have a video which is totally different than what we're talking about right now. It's just an additional thing that Karyn does on the side. But when you look at the video, it doesn't look like it's on the side. It looks like that's her main profession. So stay tuned, stay tuned. So Karyn, for you, I want to ask you this question directly. And this interview and these questions, are not rehearsed, and we are live right now. So it's that's why it's so amazing, and it's so true, whatever comes out of our conversation. But tell me something that that entrepreneurs, if there's an entrepreneur who has a team, like let's say, for example, because I know you've worked with companies that have big teams, and you've taken them to where they are in 3 to 5 years. You've just taken them at a whole new levels. So if there is a small business owner that has a team right now, what is the best strategy for them to work with a team?
Okay. So I know that we've shown all these fluffy things and all that kind of stuff, but I really do know about how to run a business and how to grow a business. So I do really know about this area. And one of the things that I spent a lot of time studying was organizational design. So why do people expand? If you can think of like the idea of a table would need at least 3 legs.
Mm-hmm.
So a corporation is like that. So you have to have somebody to deliver the product. You have to have somebody to do the administration or even the billing, and then somebody to sell it. And most entrepreneurs love the product delivery, and they're missing 2 legs, so the table can't stand up.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you know what I mean. Like you're missing parts.
Yeah.
And one of the fast ways to grow is to turn to your family. If you look at your family as an economic unit, you can get help. But people don't organize themselves like they used to. Like famous names like Gucci, those are family names. Uh,
Mm.
Goodyear, family name. DuPont, family name. We forget that the people around us are the people that we need to align with to grow. So find yourself a salesperson. They are going to be totally different than you, and you're not going to understand them so much because they're different. But if you have a destination that organizes different types of people and you coordinate until you arrive. So nobody plays a game very long by themselves. So
Hmm.
the reason you need to get in a team is it's a lot easier, a lot more fun. And if you encounter a difficulty, like in your health or in your marriage or anything like that, while you're having downtime, there's at least two other people to continue towards the goal. So your chances of survival are so much higher if you have a team.
Wow. Wow. I love that concept. I love that concept because generally people do understand that business is not a solo thing, right? That you need a team. But when you lay it out so specifically, when you lay out the three things that are required, and this is really powerful, uh, every business owner, every entrepreneur should realize that these are the three components which are like the bare minimum
It's the
that
bare minimum. Yeah.
that's the basic that is required for a business to take off. What we're talking about, if you're too much on the runway and not getting the results, it's because you're missing one of these three basic things. I mean, there are more things that can be incorporated, but Karyn, you pointed out the exact three things, and I love it. I love
Yes.
it. And you've helped teams grow, you've helped businesses, like medium sized businesses, to grow far beyond what even they imagined. Is that correct?
Yes, because even if you look at like First Lady Global, I didn't put the structure there of at least three people. So when I decided to not look at it, it's not running. But the other clients that I work with, I know that I am the sales and marketing component.
Hmm.
I just know that even if I had the title of CEO, I'm bringing in sales and marketing. I'm about growing it or expanding it. And I need to find somebody that has a great product. Otherwise, I will never, ever, ever make money. And there's Pedro. He has a great product. So I just look around for people who have great products and they can't figure out how to expand. You know why? Because they're missing sales and marketing. And then I love somebody who's great at administration because don't have an interest in doing uh, invoicing, keeping records for the government. There's somebody else that loves that. So I need administration and product delivery on my team.
Awesome, awesome. And Karen, while we're talking about this, and I know Pedro is here, who's saying so true and amazing. Swapna is truly appreciating the conversation. We have we have lots of people here saying amazing conversation, so they are really loving this. While we are on that topic, Karen, one of the hurdle that business owners, entrepreneurs might have, I'm a solopreneur. I don't have enough income being generated in my business. I can hardly pay my own self. As a business owner, I cannot get enough salary to pay myself in my business. How can I grow a team?
Okay. Well, that's why you need to attract people that have fun at what they're doing. Because for example, generally don't charge for a very long time, which sounds terrible. But it's actually a way of me kind of like figuring out who I want to work with. So I don't take money up front. And you can have other ways of making money that aren't related to your passion, for example. There are great writers, novelists, they work for advertising agencies. They use their talent for someone else while they were building their own, let's say, dream in the background. So I don't think
Mm.
it's bad to have money. Money helps you survive. And so don't be ashamed that your business isn't a $20 million business when you're just starting. Hey, and it's Lisa.
Yay, Lisa is here too. Lisa is in the group. You definitely need all those areas. Marketing is so the key. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, Lisa. And that's amazing. Wow, wow, wow. Such powerful insights, Karen. And again, you're sharing with us today the core things, the values that are required for a business to grow. And these are so simple and so powerful that they just cannot be ignored. Like business cannot survive without these things. These are so powerful. These are so powerful. I love it.
It's so easy. If you know those three things, you'll know where you fit and where you don't fit.
Yeah, exactly. And that's so true, because even for us, like, we talked about family being involved, and I've always involved my family. I mean, Swapna is why our business exists today. Your Profound Solutions. I mean, she does so much in the business. Like, she's taking care of out of the 7, 8 components that are required. I mean, she's definitely taking half, at least half, I should say, and she's managing them so well. Because we understand, what are the parts of a business. And now, my kids, I mean, this particular show, Karyn, I don't know if you know, but, when we started this Business Insights, you saw that clip, the Business Insights clip. That clip is actually created by Sahil.
I believe it.
I know.
If nothing else, I should represent your family. I should do the PR for your family. That's like the perfect, see, it's coordinated unit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is so good. I mean, being Swapna, I cannot imagine, running this company without my family. I mean, without Swapna's help, she is truly a sweetheart. Without Sanjana's help, I mean, she comes up with these bright ideas for our business, and she helps. And then Sahil, with all his techie knowledge, like, he can create this video. And me and Swapna, we were like, oh my God, you created this video. Like, it has energy and pictures, like, it's just fabulous. So I totally get it, and I'm happy that we are implementing these things in business and getting the results. So I so truly support what you're saying, and truly agree to what you're saying. Definitely. Yes, Swapna is saying yes. Would love that PR from you. Oh my goodness, definitely, Karyn. Okay, good. So it's too long that I haven't shown any pictures or video, Karyn. So what do you think? I want to show. Yes. All right. So I want to show another gorgeous picture of you. This is one of the pictures we saw being displayed at a very reputable mall, at a very reputable store. Do you want to tell us more about this?
Yeah, and I want to use it as an example of how to get what you want in life. So that's
Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's go.
So in terms of having fun as a general idea and involving other people on the journey. So for example, in that case, I really like my personal shopper. Her name's Jacqueline. She works at Holt Renfrew, which is Canada's top luxury brand retailer. So she picks out the clothes. I say yes. I know it sounds ridiculous, but then it's actually very efficient. And because they had fun working with me, when they came time to do a campaign, they asked me and some other clients if they wanted to be part of their icon campaign. So that photograph was taken by Holt Renfrew, and here comes my cat, because that's what working at home looks like. So fluffy cat on the way. So they took this picture and they blew up a huge photo and they put it on the walls of Holt Renfrew. And I had 2 big displays, and I also helped them open the store. Now it sounds silly, but it's like a little kid playing, like, isn't this funny? Isn't it a hoot? What are we doing? It's more just like this crazy little play we're in, but I include other people in my cast.
That is so awesome.
Group.
That is so awesome. And I might have that picture too. Is this the one that you're referring to?
Yeah, that's the one. Now, Mr. Weston just recently died, but they are, your average billionaires. And in I help them by representing clients, opening up a store. And I get to have dinner with these people. I don't think that they know who I am particularly. Like, they might have seen me quite a few times, but for me, it's just part of the fun that I am creating. It doesn't have to be so serious or important, but it was fun to do that opening because we had kind of dreamed it up before it happened.
Very nice. Wow. Dreamed it up before it happened.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's an insight right there.
The only thing to do.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I am definitely taking notes here, Karyn. All right, awesome. So I have to introduce one more amazing person right here, who has made a major impact in mine and Swapna's life, and he is, of course, an integral part of your family. So let me introduce him and a couple of other people that, of course, are very significant to you. So here, in terms of coaching, in terms of a very nice friend, Mr. Raymond Aaron. Oh my God, what a personality he is! What
Yes.
a personality he is. And of course, I knew Raymond before I actually knew you. And the amount of impact that he's made in my life and the impact that he's made in our children's life is just beyond believable. So I truly respect him, and I've got to know your parents, and the amount of respect that me and Swapna have and my children have for your parents is just fabulous.
Yeah.
Tip,
Likewise.
how have you put together such an amazing family? Any couple of tips maybe about family, Karyn, from you?
I think that is a very important thing. And I think it's also important for your own success. When we look at that, it looks like we just accidentally had a great family. But I can tell you my family wasn't always as coordinated as it is now. It's something I put there over a very long time. And so your family, if you're not nice to your husband and your husband isn't nice to you, you can't really expand in your business. So the most important thing for success is to be kind to your own family. And don't have a different face at home than you do outside. If anything, be nicer at home than you are outside the home. And so in terms of the example that my husband would set, he doesn't nag me. He thinks everything I'm doing is amazing, which of course it probably isn't, but whatever. He makes me think so. And that is such an easy place to rest. Home is such a joy because it's not a source of trouble. I don't, just wherever I want to go, he contributes to where I want to go. Wherever he wants to go, I contribute to what he wants to do. Even like this bike riding thing, it's kind of horrible for me. I haven't ridden a bike since I was 16. And my husband was to ride a bike every day this month. In my mind, I'm saving his life when I go out, but I think we're going to be eaten by coyotes or something. I've just moved to this log cabin. Something he wants to do, and therefore I will support him in that. You cannot underestimate the importance of creating a home team.
Yeah. So true. Oh my God, in the last 120 seconds, I think you summed up the whole parenting piece. You summed up the whole piece of how to be the best partner, the best family member. Is just, you've said it all, Karyn. And I can see the chat is going here literally on fire. It's saying that's beautiful. Barbara is saying you and Raymond are such great examples of collaborative support. Same for Amit and Swapna family. Congrats to you all. Lisa is saying, yes, successful family is definitely important and is growing a successful business. So true, Lisa. Pedro, everything you do is perfect. So true. Wow. Karyn. Amazing. Love it. So this is truly amazing, and I want to also acknowledge some of the people that have made a huge impact in our lives. Our coaches and mentors. One of the key person that I just cannot stop mentioning is Mir Ezra, and he's made such a significant difference. And I've been in many of his programs, and he's just such a phenomenal leader. Do you want to say anything about Mir Ezra here, Karyn?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say also something about coaching. One of my turning points was when I was learning about organizational design. I saw a gentleman give a presentation about organizational design, and he didn't really do coaching for people as junior as me. I was like a salesperson at the time somewhere, but I hired him as my coach.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I still keep in touch with him. So any coach that ever helped me, they're still in my life today. I'm not dropping it. Ever. So when people wonder why I'm still taking classes, it's because I'm with that person right to the end. That's my plan. Yes. I'm going to help them.
Oh, my goodness. Every statement, Karyn, that you're making, it's almost like a mic drop. We can just like, okay, we're done. That's it. That's the message. But at the same time, I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. So
Mir helped me when nobody else helped me. And I think that I even see my husband as a coach and you're a coach. We know that coaches, I don't know if the word, it's not worry. We really have concern for the people that we're caring for. And it's a commitment, like we're going to stay with you in good times and bad, whether you paid us or not. They don't necessarily tell you that, but that's been my experience with every coach. And I know that from working with my husband. I just know that's how it is. So a coach is important because if you don't have family to support you, you don't have friends, you at least have a built-in friend with a coach.
Awesome. Awesome. So true. One more person that I truly admire, I've never met him, but I have this amazing picture of yours with him, which I know you know. This is I've seen him, speak at many times on, on the media.
Yep.
Tell us more about this person.
Dr. Nido Cobain. He's totally got a different result. He's in another stratosphere than me, but I feel very similar to him. Like if you look at that picture, he's got the U.S. flag in the background, etc. But he's an immigrant to the United States, but he's so careful about what happens in his life. Yeah, he also has a great family, by the way.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So one of my criteria for hiring a coach also was that they have a nice family relationship.
Very nice.
I don't want someone, so that was part of my criteria. So all of my coaches have that in common. And Dr. Nido Cobain he's on the board of Lazy Boy. He runs High Point University. He owned Great Harvest Bread Company. But what he's great about is just, I don't know if it's just a calmness that he delivers and a certainty that you're going to arrive. And he's also so validating. You would think that like I am like the world's most amazing person. He'll be like, Karyn, people like you and me. I'm like, yes, Nido, like you and me. And I would speak to him now. He's one of those people, like I'm never dropping either. And we love when he's like in contact with us. But I think he's something like at one point he was like 5,300 per half hour. I mean, wow. But I'd always be nervous, like, what do I have to say that's worth $5,000 today? But he's even more money right now. So we're still in contact, but you need to know, like, that's an expensive dude.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And so good that you are in association with people, that actually give you this information and you give back this whole exchange with them. That's why the reason for success. So one more picture I want to share, and then we'll go to the most amazing video that I really am waiting to share. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So I want to share this picture next. This is about just when you're talking about having fun and being in business and helping, you're associating yourself not just with these huge brands, but you're big time into helping others in form of charities. And
do you want me to?
Red Cross, yes, Red Cross. Tell us more about that.
Well, it's actually related to Nido.
Oh, I see.
In terms of how to create things without effort, like Nido has built a school, like at one point was in the middle of nowhere, and he did it by raising money. So he got a lot of investors. And part of my coaching with him says, Karyn, your next level is that you need to get it into some charitable organization, because philanthropy is what your next level of your professional career is. And it's also the right thing to do. So
wow.
Go home and find out if you can join a group with minimum $10,000 a year. I know it seems a lot for some folks, and at times it seemed a lot for me. And then join some group where you can make an annual commitment of about $10,000. Otherwise, you're not committed under that. So I came home to Canada, and I even called United Way. They don't have a program. Then I talked to my friend Josephine Lennon, who's a realtor here in Toronto. She said, Karyn, I found out this great group. They just came to Canada. It's called the Tiffany Circle. And it is a fundraising arm of the Red Cross. But the minimum commitment is $10,000.
Oh my goodness.
I said, sign me up. And she goes, what? She was like so shocked. But me on a mission. And then in part of my commitment to them, once I liked them, and why I did it is, once again, organizational design. They are going to be there for the long haul. It's not a person with a good intention. The money is set up that organization will continue long past when I'm around. So that's the reason I chose a large organization.
Love it.
Anyway, so yeah, Tiffany Circle, Red Cross. They give you out Tiffany Circle jewelry, but I don't wear it. But it's part of the membership.
Oh, okay.
You get Tiffany Circle jewelry, and you get a charm for each year. And I think I've been in it now 8 years. So I have a 10-year commitment, but I like to renew things in 10-year batches. We'll see what happens after.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Karyn. And this is so amazing. Like, you're not just, helping entrepreneurs and business owners, you're helping these people through different areas, and the level of help that you're offering is as a totally different levels at each time. It's going higher and higher. So I love your spectrum of help, if I can call it that. Yeah. You are helping solopreneurs and small business owners, but you're also working with these big name brands and helping them achieve their goals. So wow, I love it.
It's everybody that you talk to or I talk to, I try and further their own purpose, not my purpose, their purpose.
Love it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. And I think it's time for the video, guys, on the Facebook Live. Yes. What do you think? It's something that, Karyn, you always talk about fun, and you talk about something that you do just to put in joy into your life. Just have fun. And this is an excellent.
Yeah,
excellent example of that. So let's watch this quick video. This is amazing. I'm pulling that video up right.
I'll be able to look.
Wow, Karyn. That was truly spectacular. Wow. And talk about spectrum, talk about from different areas of life. This is just amazing. I love it. Excellent. And thank you for allowing me to share this video, Karyn. I truly appreciate it.
It's not the best example, but it was a fun day anyway.
It was absolutely good. So this has been really good, Karyn. I mean, you've shared some really powerful nuggets, some insights with our audience, with me. And before we go, do you have anything else to add as to what can help entrepreneurs and what can help small businesses? And how, if they need any help, what is the way that they can get in contact with you?
With me? Well, you can reach me through Messenger. And right now I'm just offering, I'll call it, it's not coaching. It's like, I'll call it free help, another point of view if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll call it the real coaches like Amit and Raymond and Mir and Nito. Those people make a very long-term commitment to you. So that's people you should be in touch with. How do they help? Can I just comment on that before we go?
Yes, please.
Even David as an example. There's been periods in my time where I couldn't do dancing. So I'd do my practices at 10 at night. He'd be willing to help me no matter what. Also, he would run with me if I needed to run. So in terms of, he's a coach too, but they make a commitment to the person. If you make a commitment to your clients, you'll find the way. Like David's an excellent example of that for me. Like And he's another great person. I'm going to dance with him forever, even if it doesn't mean that I'm dancing. During COVID, he went back he's from Mexico originally. I was like, do I need to come to Mexico now?
Oh, wow.
I would buy an apartment or rent an apartment, and I'd go train for the summer, because anybody in my life that I want to keep, I'm keeping them. And I'd say that for you too. Pick the people you want to be with and make a long-term commitment to them, and you'll find all the solutions and all the right people will show up, and you'll make whatever your dream is, you'll make it come true because you stick to it.
Wow, wow, wow. I mean, there is a pause because I'm still trying to digest that thing that you're talking about, which is so amazing, because you choose the people in your life. Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
I'm with you guys too, by the way. Sorry.
Definitely done. Awesome, awesome. Yes. So we have some people here. Angeli. Oh, she's put in a beautiful comment right here. She's from Philippines. Wow. Barbara is saying, you dance with everyone, can you make people happy? Looks great. Yes, fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So thank you so much, Karyn. I mean, I know people have benefited a lot. I can see that from the chat that has been going on. Lots of people on the live with us. And it's just been such a phenomenal experience speaking to you. And it has been such a fun thing for me to get to know you over the period of years. And every time we have a conversation, we have fun, right? We learn a lot, we do this, but most important thing is we have fun. And that's what I truly appreciate about you, how you bring fun into every conversation.
Well, thank you very much. And thank you for this opportunity. And I really love what you're doing. You always find a new way to help. And I really appreciate that. And I'm sorry to anybody looking. I kept looking at my screen over to Amit, and it looks like I'm looking away from you, but thank you.
Yes, thank you, Karyn. And you're definitely your intentions are reaching the audience. They are definitely making a big impact. And the impact that you are creating in this universe is much, much, much bigger than what you may ever imagine. So Apna is definitely saying both. Thank you so much. We love you too. All right. So thank you again, Karyn, and I thank you for coming for this interview, agreeing to share your video, agreeing to share your pictures with us, and doing this amazing interview with me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right. So thank you again for joining me. This was really an amazing interview. I had a great time, and I'm sure that you did, because Karyn shared some really powerful nuggets, and the insights that she shared with us, so simple to apply, but at the same time so powerful. And this particular show, Business Insights with Amit, that's what it's about. It's to help you, the entrepreneur, the small business owner, take your business to a totally new level using the information that we are sharing in these lives. Now, if you want to get in touch with me, you can get in touch with me through my website. It's called Your Profound Solutions. And I really want to make a difference in your business and your life, because I know that you are going to help lots and lots of people, and your impact in the community, in this world, is huge. So get in touch with me through yourprofoundsolutions.com. My email address is amit@yourprofoundsolutions.com. And I will see you every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, with another powerful business leader. Thank you. Bye-bye.